The death of Abubakar Audu, the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in Kogi State, has given rise to the proposal by the Senate Committee on INEC. This time, the Senate is keen in addressing the lacuna created by Audu's death. So, the Committee on INEC proposed that in case of such occurrence, the first runner-up to the candidate in the party primaries should inherit the votes before the final result is declared, or INEC should suspend the election for 21 days.
Not more than 10% of the incidence form. That is to say, if you have situations where you have more than 50 in a 500 voters polling unit, then you stop that election. You suspend it, because it means that there is so much, the card reader has failed to identify more than.
It makes sense. It makes sense when
because the reason why, if we open up, Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues, it means there's no point using even the card reader.
So what we are saying is, if the system fails, what do we do? And what level of failure can we take? The truth is, so far, in most places, we have not even come close to 10% of failure. So what this committee is trying to do is to preempt large failure number. In most places, failure, the Mimiko Story made the headline only because he was governor. There have been other places where one or two people have failed and the election has continued.
The Edo and Ondo election, there was less than 1% failure on the card reader. And therefore, you don't expect to say you must have 100%. But with 99%, less than 1% failure, we should maintain the card reader.
Other areas the senators addressed include the malfunctioning of card readers. They proposed that in case of likely failure of card readers and the number of non-accredited voters are not more than 10%, the use of manual accreditation should be applied.
If you then come in, no, yes. If you then come in that if the card reader fails, you then admit manual voting. It therefore means that the number of votes will exceed the number of accredited voters, which invalidates the results.
While we were at the tribunal, on a daily basis, the number of accredited voters continued to change. On a daily basis, it continues to rise. You go today to the tribunal, they will tell you the number of people that were accredited were 200,000 in your senatorial district. The next day you go, they say it's down 250 and all that. Why? Because they said that it takes time for the information across Nigeria to drop into the central database. And so we were now told that we have to go to INEC to go and get the information of how many people were actually accredited in our various senatorial districts from INEC.
Devices that jam phones. You have devices that jam, so if you put it on now, no phone will work here. That same device stops the working of card readers. If you put it on, no card reader will work.
Other proposals in the report shows that electoral officers who willfully contravenes any provision of the Electoral Act risk a jail term of 5 years without option of fine. Having considered Section 6 to 17 of the report, the Senate suspended consideration to another legislative day. Pius Samuel, PTV News, Abuja.